Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday, and welcome to the Shotland YMCA. I'm Kelly Piacelli, and today we're going to be doing X Pilates. So the only equipment you must have is a mat, or you can just use your rug, whatever you're doing at home. And if you have a ring, you can also use a ring. We do use a ring in IMX. I'm not going to do it in this class, but you can use a ring for just some extra work. And I'll tell you when you could think about having that ring to use. So X Pilates is a blend between, it takes the original principles of Pilates and incorporates more up-to-date exercise science in that. So you're going to see a mix of different things here today. This is all about strengthening your core. And again, I want to remind you, it's also about flexibility and lengthening. So always think of your core right here, your belly button, and think about reaching out and elongating all the time, all the way through class. So before we get started, we're going to do a little bit of a warm-up, standing up. So just stand with your feet about hip-width apart and just shrug your shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, roll them back and down. And just start to loosen up the body. And this is a class for all levels. I'm going to offer lots of modifications, so anybody can do this class. And remember, you can take a break anytime you want to. So we're going to roll down our spine. We're going to tuck our chin into the chest, bend the knees, and roll down the spine one vertebrae at a time, nice and slow. Let the head hang down there, shake it out, yes and no. Let the backs of your legs release. So we're going to roll right back up, tuck the chin, pull the belly in, and roll back up one vertebrae at a time. This is super slow. Think of just uncurling your spine. At the top, shrug the shoulders up, roll them down and back. Let's go again. Roll down slowly, one vertebrae at a time, nice and slow. That's it. And now bring it back up. Uncurl, shrug your shoulders up, and roll them down and back. Let's go one more time like this. Tuck your chin into your chest. And it's one vertebrae. You're feeling each vertebrae curl down as you move towards the floor. And let's bring it back up. And then roll the shoulders back and down. So I talked a little bit about elongation. So we're going to work on that in standing now and then lying down a little bit later. So I'm going to have you reach your arms all the way up. And feel that length. And we're going to work on the right side. So really think about reaching the right arm up nice and long, creating space between the bottom of the rib cage and the top of the hip. So reaching and relaxing the shoulder at the same time. Feel that beautiful length on the right side of the body. Let's do the left. Reach that left arm up. Same idea. We're lengthening on the left side, creating space between the bottom of the rib cage and the top of the hip. This feels so good in the morning. Breathe. And then the right side again, lengthen. Think about from the bottom of your foot all the way up. Your body craves it, your spine craves it, and right here. Excellent. We're going to roll down the spine one more time, and we're going to step our left leg back, coming into a low lunge. So your right ankle, right knee is right over the right ankle, and you can take that back knee down. Your back foot is flat on the floor. So you just want to open up and release that left hip. So breathe into this. Allow that hip to sink closer to the floor with every breath. Just beginning to open up the hip flexors here. We do a lot of work with hip flexors in Pilates. So we're going to step it back, right leg back, down dog, and bicycle your heels up and down, just releasing the backs of your legs. Breathe in and out. Now lift both heels up, exhale, press both heels to the floor, press into your hands. And then we're going to step our left leg forward. And then that right knee is going to come down. So you've got that left knee over the left ankle. And again, this time we're opening up on the right. You're just going to let that right hip sink to the floor. Heart is lifted, and we're breathing into this, beginning to open up that body. So now we're getting ready to lie down on our back. We're going to set that core on fire, getting stronger and longer with every move. So lie down on your mat. First thing we're going to work on is elongation lying down. So let's start on the right side. Reach that right arm up. Relax the shoulder from the ear. Now lift your right leg up and then extend it out long from your hip and feel that length on the right side of the body. So once again, we're creating space between the bottom of the rib cage, top of the hip, and relaxing the shoulders from the ears. Let's work on the left side. Take that left arm up. Now take that left leg, lift it up, extend it out from the hip, almost like someone's pulling your heel gently away from your body, and begin to reach the left arm long and feel the length on this side. Breathe deep into this. And now let's lengthen both sides at the same time. Really reach those legs out from the hip, reach the fingertips in one direction, toes in the other. Imagine someone holding on to both of your wrists and both of your ankles and just gently pulling you in half. You want to strive for this throughout class. One of our basic tenets, spinal elongation. Now, the breath is also extremely important, so we're going to work on our forced exhalation. So we're going to bring our hands to our rib cage, fingertips touching. As you inhale, feel the rib cage go east and west, side to side. And as you exhale, it's like blowing out through a straw. So inhale, feel the rib cage expand, and then exhale, blowing out from a straw, forced exhalation. Couple more, inhale, exhale. Every time you exhale that forced exhalation, you're engaging the abdominal, the internal abdominals. Do that one more time, breathe, and exhale. That's how we're gonna use this in class today. So we're gonna bend the knees, feet are flat on the floor. Now your low back is close to the mat. You're nice in a nice neutral position. So we want to avoid arching. That's the one thing we don't want to do. So really think about pulling your belly in, low back close to the mat. Now if you are using a ring, you can use a ring as I said. The ring is going to come between your thighs here. We don't have a ring, so we're going to imagine squeezing in. Reach your arms overhead and we're going to curl up. So take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, reach your arms overhead and then curl up, chin to chest. And then inhale, lengthen. So it's just a little lift, warming up. Exhale, reach, curl, look right between your knees. And inhale, take it nice and long. Let's go. That forced exhalation as you lift. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lift. And inhale, lengthen. Just imagine squeezing a ring if that works for you. Good. Exhale, reach and curl. And then inhale, lengthen. Let's pulse for 2. 1, 2. And then inhale, take it back. 1, 2, and every time you pulse, you're squeezing the rib cage right to the hips. 2 more times like this. Feeling good now? And today we're gonna add a knee lift. This next one, a C crunch. You're gonna exhale, reach, and then inhale, everything comes back down. Exhale, knees are gonna stack over your hips as you lift, and inhale, take it down. Exhale, reach and curl. Your shins are parallel to the floor. Exhale, reach and curl. So just adding on a little bit from the last couple weeks. Reach and curl. And let's pulse this. Exhale, 1, 2. Inhale, lower. That's it. Exhale. You're keeping your low back close to the mat. So you're bracing your core throughout this movement. Exhale, 1, 2. Shoulders are relaxed. And you're looking right between your knees. Let's do it one more time. Exhale, reach and curl. And inhale, lower. So we're in pelvic stabilization here, so you want to keep the pelvic nice and stable. Reach the right arm up on a high diagonal, left hand down, and we're going to come across the body. Exhale, reach and curl to the left, and then inhale, lower. So starting to get to the obliques. Exhale, reach and curl, and then inhale, lower. That left hand is sliding down the mat towards your left heel. That's it. Exhale, reach and curl. Inhale, lower. Reach and curl, and we're going to give these 2 pulses too. Exhale, 1, 2. Inhale, take it long. Feeling the core start to warm up. 1, 2. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach and curl. 1, 2. And lengthen. 1, 2. Hold it right here. Right hand comes down, left arm up on a high diagonal. Exhale, reach across the body to the outside of that right thigh, and then inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach and curl. Now this time you can see my hand sliding down towards my heel. Exhale, reach and curl, and inhale, lengthen. I do a lot of talking. You guys need to be breathing while I'm talking you through this. Now let's add those pulses. Exhale for 1, 2. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, 1, 2. And then inhale, lengthen. Take it long. Exhale, reach and curl. Inhale, lengthen. Reach and curl. Inhale, lengthen. One more with the pulse. Excellent. So we're going to go into some glute presses. Pull your ankles underneath your knees, hands down by your side, and lift your hips up. Think about pressing your upper arms into the mat right now and rolling each shoulder under. So up in this glute press, we're going to have those knees right in line with the hips. So this warms up the back, strengthens it, and opens up the front of the body. So we're just going to press up for now. So lift for 10, 9, just little presses, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And if you have a circle, one of the Pilates rings here, you can squeeze as well. So let's roll all the way back down. And we're going to come right back up. And we can be on with both feet on the floor, or we're going to lift and work with one leg. So let's lift and have a single leg glute press. So pull that right knee in and then extend the leg along over the hip right here. And now lift for 10. 10, 9, 8, 7. You're pressing actively into that heel, that foot on the left. 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Squeeze that left glute nice and tight. Beautiful. And switch. Try not to come down. Keep those hips nice and level. We have 10 glute presses right here, both feet on the floor. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it right here. We're going to bring that left leg up. Pull that knee in over the hip. Extend your leg long and lift here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Feel that power and relax it down. One more big lift. Squeeze your glutes. Press your feet into the mat. Lift. Now roll down your spine one vertebrae at a time, super slow. Articulate each vertebrae on the way down. Let's pull your knees into your chest. Take the arms wide. Drop your knees to the right and look out over the left arm. Just give yourself a little twist. Breathe in and breathe out. And then we're going to pull the knees back in, but slowly lift that top leg. Slowly bring it over, and then the right leg is going to follow. And then twist to the left. This time looking over the right arm. Breathing in and breathing out here. Keeping both shoulders on the mat. And then pull the knees in. And extend the legs out, nice and long, feet flexed, heels pressed to the floor. Straight leg isometric here. So we're going to come up, we're going to be curling up, upper shoulders only coming up off the mat, and then back down. So really reach long. Exhale, reach, curl, and inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach and curl. Now float the head and relax the shoulders. So we're curling up, but the shoulders are sliding away from the ears. Exhale, reach and curl. Inhale, lengthen. Reach and curl. One more like this, and then we're going to pulse at the top. Exhale, 1, 2, and then inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach and curl, 1, 2. You're thinking again of squeezing the rib cage to the hips. That's it. 1, 2. And we have one more here. Reach and curl and lengthen. Now taking that right arm up on a high diagonal, left hand down, feet flexed, heels pressed to the floor. We're going to come across again. Inhale, exhale, reach across, and inhale, lengthen. So your hips, your pelvis, nice and stable as you move. Exhale, reach, curl, and then inhale, lengthen. Later on in the class, we'll come all the way up. Exhale, reach and curl, and inhale, lengthen. Reach and curl, so the left hand is sliding down the mat. As you come up and over, pulse 1, 2, inhale, lengthen. Pulse 1, 2, inhale, lengthen. Pulsing 1, 2, 2 more like this. And then we're going to make that quick switch to bring that left arm up on a high diagonal right now, and right arm down, left arm up. Inhale, exhale, reach and curl, and lengthen. Checking in with those feet. Are they pressed to the floor? Are your feet flexed? Good. Are you breathing? Exhale. And inhale. And inhale. That forced exhalation to begin the movement. Let's pulse. And inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach and curl. Little pulse here. Squeeze. Good. Squeeze. We got it. Exhale, reach and curl. Inhale, lengthen. Nice and warm now. We're feeling good. And hold right here. One more time. We're going to lengthen the whole body. Point your toes. Reach your arms overhead. Can you feel a little more length on each side? Reach fingertips in one direction, toes in the other. And let that spine be long. And we're going to be moving on to ribcage stabilization. We're going to pull our knees right into the chest. Now in ribcage stabilization, here are your options. You can extend the legs long right here. We're going to work from here. And at any time, those knees can be bent, or you can put the feet on the floor. So if you feel yourself arching a lot in any one position, come here or here. It's all up to you. So extend the legs up, reach the arms overhead. So we're going to curl up from here. Exhale, reach, curl, look right between the legs, and inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach and curl, float the head, relax the shoulders. Get that tension out of the neck and the shoulders. Good. Exhale, reach and curl. Inhale, lengthen. Let's get that breath in there. Inhale, lengthen. And lengthen. Pulse for 2. 1, 2. Inhale, lengthen. If those hamstrings are tight, you can bend those knees at any time here. That's it. Exhale, reach and curl. Pulse 2 and lengthen. Pulse 2 and lengthen. 1, 2. And this time, hold it up. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. And you're going to extend the legs out just a couple of inches and then back to neutral. So 90. So out 3 to 5 inches and back. Inhale out. Exhale in. You're going to try to keep the shoulders lifted in this engagement through the core. If it really bothers your neck, your head can come down. Inhale out. Exhale in. Inhale out. Exhale in. Nice. And in. Out. One more. Now relax your head down, relax your arms down. We're going to lift the tailbone, so a nice reverse crunch. Lift it up for 10. You're just peeling it up off the mat. Small movement for the low abdominals. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to do a little combo here. So let's lift the tailbone, and then the legs come out just a couple of inches and bring them back. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, out, and in. Lift, center, out, and in. Lift, lower, out a little bit, and in. That's it. Lift, lower, out a little bit. One more. Lift, lower, out a little bit, and in. That's looking good. Pull those knees in for just a moment and rock your hips in one direction and then in the other. The legs are going to come back up and we're going to come into a curl, so curl up. So from here, we're going to flex the feet, legs come out, and then point the feet back together. So inhale, flex. Exhale, zip it up right here. Inhale, flex. Inhale, point. Flex and point. Inhale. Inhale out. Zip up through the inner thighs. Think about that. You're holding your curl up. Tuck the chin. Flex. Point. Flex and open. Point and squeeze. One more. Last one right here. And relax it down. Now we're going to move into hundreds. With our hundreds, knees are over the hips, shins parallel to the floor. We come up, those arms are strong. So this is option 1. We also have, you can have your feet on the floor, or the legs can be up and come out to about a 45-degree angle. So work where you want to today. I'm going to show this version, knees over the hips, I'm coming out, and then I'll move on to the more advanced version. Tuck that chin, arms are long and strong. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep breathing. I'm going to switch it up right here. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. You're staying curl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2. Keeping your arms long and strong and pumping. One more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whew. Excellent work right here. Pull those knees in. Moving into a double leg stretch. Knees come in, hands on top of the shins. Inhale, exhale, lift the shoulders, tuck your chin. You're going to keep that. And then inhale, extend the arms and legs long, and exhale, circle the arms around, pull the knees in with power. Inhale out. Inhale. Keep reaching long. That's it. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull it in. Okay, we're going to do a single leg stretch. Take that left leg out. It can be hip height or higher if we need. And we're going to lift, curl up, and then switch, switch, find length. We're going to be able to find length here in the legs. As we reach out, reach your toes right across. Keep your curl going. That's it. Pull the belly in. Abs are engaged. Now take your fingertips behind and opposite shoulder to opposite knee. Get a little crisscross going on. Elbows stay nice and wide. Hips stay on the floor. And we're making sure we're reaching towards the outside of the opposite leg with the shoulder. That way we keep our elbows open. And relax it in. Scissor legs right here. So we're going to take the right leg up long, left leg out. Take your hands to the back of that right calf. Inhale, exhale, lift, tuck that chin in, look right between those legs here, and then switch. So scissor legs, switch, and you're gently pulling the leg in towards the chest when it comes up. Keep going, just a couple more. And breathe. Last one. Pull your knees in. We're going to roll it up. So just bring your hands right here to your shins. Inhale, exhale, roll, and come on up. So we're going to be moving in. Legs are going to be in a diamond shape position. So we're working on spine stabilization. So spine stabilization and spine mobility. If you do have a ring or a ball, you can use a ball. You can use that now. Otherwise, imagine that you have one. So again, that loose diamond shape position, soles of the feet together. Sitting up nice and tall, relax the shoulders away from the ears here. So we're going to work on length, and we're going to work on really working through the lumbar and then into the higher spine. So reach your arms out on a diagonal, sit slightly forward, relax the shoulders from the ears, even as you reach those fingertips, practicing that elongation. Inhale, exhale, pull the belly in and curl down just a little bit. Keep the shoulders relaxed. And then inhale, we're coming all the way back up and lengthening on a diagonal. Inhale, exhale, pull the belly in. That's it. Coming in, maybe a quarter of the way down, and then up. Exhale again. I love this for the low back, the lumbar spine. And inhale up, helping with mobility and stretch here. Bring it back up. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale up. Now can you come down a little further? So we're going to work on coming down a little bit further and then bring it all the way back up. Exhale again, pull the belly in, rolling down, and then inhale, lengthen. Exhale, coming down a little further, but the feet have to stay on the floor. So it's your work here, keeping the feet on the floor. If you feel them coming up, you know that that's as far as you want to go. So if you can come all the way down, let's do that now. One vertebrae at a time, nice and slow. Feet pressed to the floor all the way. And then lengthen overhead. So from here, I'm going to have you keep your knees wide and keep that diamond shape position. We're going to do a couple curl ups here. Exhale, reach and curl, and then inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach and curl. So this is one option for us right now, is just to stay like this. Some of us may want to start to roll all the way up and all the way down. We can extend the legs long, feet flexed, heels pressed to the floor. Think of squeezing your inner thighs together, as you want to keep from the hips down, anchored to the mat. So let's inhale, exhale, reach. You're coming up slowly, very slowly, all the way to the top and reach through the fingertips, and then take that little hinge forward. Inhale, exhale, you're going to restack the spine, find length again. Inhale, exhale, roll down one vertebrae at a time, nice and slow. Take your time, don't beat me down. And reach the arms overhead, find length. So take your time with this, you want to find that length. Exhale, reach, curl. If you're only coming up part way and your legs are in that diamond shaped position, that is a great place to be. This full up, roll up is a place to work for. Inhale, exhale, hinge, pull the belly in, hinge forward. Inhale, exhale, one vertebrae at a time, we stack, back up, fingertips reach through, good. Inhale, exhale, pull everything in tight and roll it back down. And then lengthen overhead, go. Exhale, reach, curl, slowly coming up. Couple more of these are so powerful, so good. Getting some flexibility here too. Exhale, hinge. And up. Rolling again all the way down. We're gonna roll up one more time. And we're gonna stay up this time. Exhale, reach, curl. All the way up, pull the belly in. And hinge forward, breathe. And then slowly restack the spine. Coming up here, we're gonna move into hip circles. So if you're down on the ground, come into a seated position right here. We're gonna come back with those elbows right underneath our shoulders. So as we move through our hip circles, we wanna think about lifting through the rib cage and the chest, squeezing your shoulder blades together, relaxing the shoulders. So my upper body right here is not gonna change at all. We're stabilizing right here. Pull your knees in. So you can do your hip circles with the knees bent. Stability, again, from the hips up, pressing the elbows in, or you can take the legs long. So we're gonna get going right, inhaling out to the right and exhaling to the left. Inhale to the right, exhale left. Inhale right, exhale lift. Inhale right, exhale left. So small circles. If you can control that upper body, you can start to make them bigger. They can be small or big. But again, this is all about control. Looks good. And let's hold it up at the top. And we're going to go the other way. So inhale to the left and then exhale to the right to finish. Upper body is still. Shoulders relaxed. Chest lifted. Elbows under the shoulders. Good. Let's do one more. And roll down. We're going to take another stretch to the side. Reach your arms out. Slowly drop your knees to the right. Look out over the left. Breathe here. So while we're here, I'm going to have you lift that top leg 5 times. Little lifts. 5, 4, getting a little work right here. 3, 2, and 1. Pull the knees into the chest slowly. And come to the other side. Looking out over the right arm this time, lifting that right leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're gonna slowly come to the right. So that right leg is gonna lift slow. That left leg is still down, still down, still down. Then the left leg comes with it. Slowly here, 5 more lifts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now the left leg is going to go to the left, nice and slow. So it goes first, and then slowly the right leg follows. Feels good on your spine, on your back, right? And you're looking out over the right leg, and you're going to lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So from here, you're gonna roll onto your belly as we move to the back extension series. First, let's give ourselves a nice quad stretch. So you're gonna take that right arm, it's gonna come right across your chest right here, reach back for your left foot, and you can just gently pull your heel into your glute. Relax your shoulders, and you wanna feel the front of your leg release. If you want a little more, you can lift up and then press your foot into your hand, even maybe lifting that back leg. Breathe into this. And then relax it down. So now the left forearm comes right across the chest, reaching back with your right hand. And try to keep your knees right in line with your hips, pulling that heel in. Breathe here. Inhale and exhale. And again, if you want to lift up, you can do that as well, pressing your foot into your hand, just making it a bit of a deeper stretch, plus strengthening your back. So we're moving in to back extension. So strengthening the whole back of our body. Release down. Now the arms are going to come into a diamond-shaped position. Elbows under the shoulders, and you're going to make like a little triangle right here. Pull the belly in and away from the mat, but keep your hips grounded to the mat. Moving to that right leg, we're going to lift it. Lift and lengthen it 10 times. So lift and lengthen for 10. Keep going. 9, 8. So you're still pulling the belly in. Left hip is on the mat. A gentle squeeze of the glute. 5. Shoulders relaxed. 3, 2, and 1. Going to the left. Same thing. Pull that belly in. Relax your shoulders. Set it up. Press your forearms into the mat. 10. Lengthen and lift. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax that down. So if you can, just lift both and lower. Just a few of these, squeezing the glutes, both legs at the same time. Chest is stable, shoulders relaxed. 2 more. Good. Thoracic extension. So on this one, we're going to take the arms wide, thumbs up, palms facing forward. Think about bringing your feet together and squeezing them, because you're going to keep your feet on the floor as you move here. So you're going to exhale, lift, bring your hands to your hips, reach wide, and then inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, hands to your hips, reach wide. Now you're looking at the top of your mat to keep your spine nice and neutral and to keep your neck in line with the spine. Exhale, lift, hands to your hips, reach wide, inhale, lower, feet are on the floor, that's it. Feeling that back getting stronger with each move. Lift, hands to hips, reach wide. Let's do one more. Lift, hands to hips, reach wide, and inhale, lower. Now, take your arms and extend them long. Once again, we're gonna find length as we find strength. I like that. So you want to keep long, lean muscles working here. So your right arm and left leg are going to lift. Keep everything stable. Exhale, lift and lengthen your right arm and left leg. And now I want you to really reach them away from each other. And then lower. Other side. Exhale, left arm, right leg. Now extend them along. Feel the length, not just the strength. And lower down. We're going to move side to side. Exhale, right arm, left leg, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, left arm, right leg. Now we can stay here, or anyone who likes swimming can come all the way up, engage that whole back of the body, and just paddle the arms and legs. So we are doing the opposite, or we're swimming. Pull the belly in, breathe, inhale, and exhale, inhale, and exhale. Keep swimming, keep moving the arms. Good work, keep going. And then relax everything down. We need a back stretch after all that. Hands right underneath the shoulders, press your hips to your heels. Forehead down on the mat, breathe. Inhale and exhale. Let's come up onto all fours. Stretching the back just a little bit more. Cat-cow, wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Start with that neutral spine. Exhale, tuck your chin and tailbone, round your spine. And then inhale, chin and tailbone up. Exhale again. can use that Pilates breath. Inhale up. So this does relax the spine, stretch the back, work on that mobility, but it also works your core, works your abs as you pull and breathe. One more time. And now we're going to move to our quadrupeds right here. So you're lining up, wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Pull that belly button in nice and tight. So from the crown of the head to the tailbone, you're going to be still throughout this. Press both hands actively into the mat. Take that right leg behind you. Roll the shoulders away from the ears and just lift to hip height and lower, lift and lower. So the shoulders and the hips stay square to the mat. A little squeeze of the glutes at the top. Couple more on this side. And then bring the knee back under the hip. Take your left leg, extend it out. Press the hands into the mat. Pull the belly in. Lift and lower just to hip height. So you want to keep that range of motion right in there. Lift, lower, lift. 5 more. 5, 3, 2, and 1. So we're going to bring it back in. So we're going to add a little balance to this week, a little challenge. So take the left leg, extend it out. Reach that right arm, and then lift right here. Reach and breathe, squaring shoulders and hips to the floor. Pull the belly in. Now find the length through the fingertips and the toes. You can stay right here, or you can touch toes and fingers down, and then lift to hip and shoulder height. So lower and lift, lower, lift. Good. At that top range, lengthen out. So it's lengthen and lift. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, pull the belly in, 2, and 1. Reset right here. And then the left arm, right leg. So set everything. Reach the arm and leg out long. Find that length. Breathe into it right here. Breathing in, breathing out. Actively pressing that right arm into the mat, right foot. Now keeping hips and shoulders square. I got my words. Lower and lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Or just keep the hold. Or come into a back stretch. You've always got a ton of options. Lower, lift, lower, lift. Just a couple more. It's a strong move here. Working the back, working the core, and testing our balance. One more time. Pull everything in. Now let's come back to child's pose. Forehead down. Reach the fingertips to the top of the mat. Lift your hips a little. Let's do a shoulder stretch. So take that right arm, palm up on that right hand, thread it underneath your left arm. Now while we're here, bend that left elbow, elbow over the shoulder, and press that hand into the mat, and then reach the right arm a little further, keeping the shoulder and the chin and the cheek on the mat. Breathe into this. Press that hand in. See how we can get a little more out of that. Let's come back up. Same thing on the other side. So take that left arm. It's going to reach underneath, palm up, left cheek down, left shoulder down. Bring that right hand in closer, right underneath that elbow, and press that hand in as you reach further through to the other side. Hips can be high, they can be low. All you need to do is breathe and keep reaching the fingertips across to the other side. And then relax out of that. Alrighty, time for push-ups. First, the push-up hold with some leg extensions. We're going to do some side planking today as well. So adding on a little bit. So for the push-ups, those hands are just outside the shoulders. You can be on your knees here or on your toes. So press in. We're going to hold this for 10. Press through the heels. Squeeze your thighs together. Right now, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding it right here. A nice long line from the crown of your head through the heels. Right leg is going to lift up for 10. 10, 9, 8, pull the belly in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reset left leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, feeling it, 3, hang in there, 1. Woo. Come on down, press those hips to the heels. And breathe here. So we're going to come to the left side. Elbow underneath the shoulder. You can keep the knees down or not. So you've got a bunch of options. So we're going to take that knee down, lift the bottom hip. We can stay just like this, or we can lift and come here. That's it. So let's everybody stay here. We're going to bring elbow into the knee for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stretch it long. If we want a little more, we can stay here, or we can come up off the knee and hold here. Bring that arm up, reach through to the ceiling. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, bottom hip lifted. Keep her reaching, fingertips to the ceiling, knee up or down, and let's all relax down. Flip ourselves over to the other side. So the elbow is underneath the shoulder. Got to make sure we set it up right. You press that bottom forearm in, coming to the knee, hips face forward. Arm up to start. Right here. Now keeping that lift, reach that arm over, lift the top leg, elbow to knee, right over the hip. 9, bottom hip lifted. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take that length, reach. Good. Now coming into that side hover, arm up. You can keep that leg up, leg down, or stack or stagger. But lift the bottom hip and reach the fingertips up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You got it? One more. Ooh. That's some strong work. Good for your shoulders, your arms, your core, your back. Can't do enough of those. But last but not least, we don't want to miss those push-ups. We're going to do 10 of your best push-ups. Push-ups. Hands just outside the shoulders, knees, chest to elbow height right here. Or on your toes, same idea, chest to elbow height. I'm going to start on my knees, then move to my toes. Let's go 10. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 5 more. 5, body long, chest to elbow height. 2 more. And last one. There you go. Feeling good, I hope. We're going to lie back down on our back. Reach the arms long. And work on our hip flexor series. So anchoring that left leg for now, pull the right knee in. And then just pull it in towards your armpit. Pull it a little bit in and to the outside. Breathing here. Then extend the leg long. Inhale, exhale, gently pull it in closer towards your chest. Right here, elbows are wide. And now we're going to take the arms overhead and extend the leg out, but the leg stays lifted off the floor. Exhale, pull the knee in. Inhale, lengthen. This is about length here. Exhale in. Inhale, find that length. Exhale in. Inhale, lengthen. And lengthen. Lengthen. Now we're going to add a curl. Exhale, curl up, pull the knee in. Inhale, take it long. Exhale, curl up, pull the knee in. Find the length. 2 more on this side. Up and out. And here's your last one. Feel the length. Leg comes down. Reach that right arm long. Find length on the right side again. Notice how you've got more length now. And we're going to work the left. Pull the left knee in. And let's just bring the knee in towards the armpit. Just taking it out to the side a little bit. Breathe, move around. And then take that left leg up. Elbows are wide. Inhale, exhale, gently pull the thigh towards your chest just a little bit more. Let's find that length. Left leg comes all the way out, arms over. That left leg hovers above the floor. Exhale, pull it in. And then inhale, extend and lengthen out from the center of your body. Exhale in. Inhale, lengthen and extend. Exhale in. Inhale, lengthen. One more. And then we add that curl. Slow curl up. And then inhale, extend. Tuck the chin a little bit when you curl. It's our hip flexor range of motion and strengthening right here. Let's do that one last time. And extend that long. So while we're here, we're going to anchor our hips and we're going to do some circles, hip circles. So or leg circles. Take that right leg and extend it right to the ceiling. Point the toe. You're going to make a small circle on the ceiling, inhaling in and exhaling out. So inhaling towards your body, exhaling out. Anchor those hips. They're not moving. So inhale towards the body, exhale out. Inhale in, exhale out. Point your toe. So notice your core is working. Your hips are stable. Hold and go the other way. That's it. Now, as you get good at this and stabilize, you can start to make the circle bigger. But as long as you don't feel any movement in the hips other than this leg, you have a little more range of motion. Hold here. Now extend that right leg long and then just really extend it out. Nice and long. And just notice how it feels compared to the left. It's going to be a little bit longer. So anchoring that right leg, take the left leg up. Leg circles here on the other side. Your hands can be down by your side. I like them on my hips so I can know my hips are stable. So you're inhaling to the center of your body and exhaling out. Inhale, exhale. So again, you're going to start this circle at about the size of a cantaloupe. And then if you feel that you're not moving much and you've got a little more to give, you can start to make your circle bigger. But notice there's stillness from the hips up. Just the left leg is moving. Hold it here. Inhale out and then exhale in. Two more. That's it. And extend that leg out nice and long and feel the length in the left leg. One more time, reach those arms overhead. Enjoy that left. And roll to one side and come to a seated position for spine stretch forward. So we're going to start here with our legs just slightly apart, feet are flexed. So for you, probably to the corners of the mat. I'm just going to face you because I like to be able to look forward. Inhale, reach the arms up, pull the belly in. Exhale, hinge forward and reach as far as you can. Reach through the fingertips and breathe. Let the head relax down. Inhale and exhale. We're going to slowly restack the spine, one vertebrae at a time, nice and slow. Nice and slow. And lift. Inhale. Exhale again, reaching through the fingertips. I'm reaching towards you out there at home. Come as far as you can. Let the head relax and hold here. Breathe. Slowly restack and lengthen through your fingertips. We're going to exhale and we're going to twist to the right and then inhale center. As we twist, we lengthen. Exhale, lengthen and twist to the left. Shoulders relaxed. Inhale center. Exhale, twist. Inhale center. Keep that length. Crown of the head is floating up to the ceiling. Shoulders are relaxed. And hips are facing forward. So that twist is coming through the waist. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Twist. Center. Twist. And center. We're going to exhale, twist to the left, and then hinge and reach for that leg. Some of us may come right here to the shin. We may come to the toe, wherever we are. See if you can lift the leg and extend back. And you may even be right here holding that up. Breathe. Keep lengthening out through the crown of the head. And then slowly relax that down. Going to the other side. Inhale, exhale, twist. Hinge as far as you can. Pick up what you can. Lift that leg up and look out behind you. So good for our spine. Relax your shoulders. And release that down. So we're going to get ready for our hip range of motion right here. So we're actually going to lie down sideways on our mat on the right. We'll start on the right elbow underneath the right shoulder, but then slide it out and rest your head in that hand. You're going to keep your legs long, and then we're going to keep the hips where they are, lined up with the back of the mat. Bring the feet forward to the bottom corner of our mat, kickstand position. So pull that top leg in and extend it nice and long. Breathe up and down the back of that leg. So you've already been releasing the hamstrings quite a bit, so work into this a little bit more. Bring them in, and then extend the leg out. Back to your kickstand position, holding everything stable. We're gonna exhale, flex, inhale, point. Exhale, flex, inhale, point. Exhale, flex, inhale, point. Flex, point, flex, point, flex, and point. Hold it right here. We're going to point and bend, extend and flex, point and squeeze. Point and bend, extend and flex, point and squeeze. As you point and squeeze, reach out long. That's it. Point and bend, extend and flex, point and squeeze. We can add on that double leg lift now if we want. Exhale, anchor and lift. That is optional. Point and bend, extend and flex, point and squeeze. Exhale, anchor and lift. Bend, flex, squeeze. So good for our hips. So we're strengthening our hips here as we use that core to stabilize. Good. One more time. Exhale and lift. Small range of motion. Take the top leg, extend it out. Lift again through that rib cage. Not a ton of weight here. And make small, tiny circles. You're coming forward. So again, these are about the size of a cantaloupe once again. And we're lengthening just as much as we're moving. Relaxing the shoulders. Let's take it back. So just switch the direction. Good. Starting to feel it right here through the hip. We're strengthening. It's worth it. Bend the knee. Just release a little bit. Coming back out for large range of motion. Flex the foot. This is going to be a bigger circle, but what we want to avoid is any rocking. So if you start to rock, make your circle a little bit smaller. Exhale, flex. Inhale, point to finish. Exhale, flex. Inhale, point. Keep lengthening out through the heel. You're going to feel it right here. That's okay. We want to. Strong hips help us prevent injuries and pain. You got to have those strong hips and the flexibility. We're working on all of that here. Hold, and we're going to go the other way. Exhale, flex back. Inhale, point to finish. Flex, point, flex, point, flex, point. Exhale, flex. Inhale, point. Pull the belly in. Our core is still fully engaged here. Last one. Bring it in. And now we're going to come on to that bottom elbow under the shoulder. We're going to move on to the cheeky part of our glute. The top leg comes up. Chest is lifted. Bottom leg. You want to really get inside here on the inner thighs. So lift and lengthen. Good. Now we can stay here, or we can add on where we come down and up. But again, from the hips up, no movement. Shoulders relaxed, and your core stays nice and braced. I know you're looking good out there. I can't see you, but I know you are. And one more. Let's come down all the way down. Body in one long line this time. Bottom hand takes hold of that top wrist. Top leg back, bottom leg forward. Get that nice lateral stretch. One of my favorite stretches on earth. So you want to get those feet as far away as you can from each other. Deep breaths in here, in and out. Enjoy. Staying right here, we're bringing the legs closer together for the lateral push-up, which works the triceps. Top hand in front of the chest, bottom hand around the rib cage like you're hugging yourself. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Lift. 8 more. 8. Use the breath. Shh. Shh. Both feet on the floor. Shh. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're just gonna roll ourselves over. Gotta get that last side. So rest your head in your hand. Start with the hips back, feet come to the bottom corner of the mat, kickstand position. Bring that top leg in. Give it an amazing stretch along the outside, inside, and back of your leg here. Then extend it out long. Find your kickstand position again, shoulders relaxed. Brace, exhale, flex, inhale, point, exhale, flex, inhale, point, flex, point, exhale, inhale, that's it, flex, point, keep using the breath, one more, and down. Now we point and bend, extend and flex, point and squeeze, exhale, anchor the hips and lift, a double leg lift. That is optional. You can just stay here, point and bend, extend and flex, point and squeeze, or the double leg lift. Good, exhale, anchor and lift. Bend, flex, squeeze, relax your shoulders, keep everything stable up here. Try not to get that tension in the upper body. And remember to keep lengthening the legs nice and long as you move. One more time. Anchor and lift. Small range of motion, top leg. Try to extend it out from the hip. Small circles forward, like a cantaloupe. Nice and small. You're gonna feel it right in here. That's it. We're gonna move in the opposite direction. Keeping your hips still. The hips stay stacked and still as we move here. That hand can be right in front of the waist for just a tiny bit of stability, but keep it light. Pull the knee in. We're gonna move into our large range of motion. So flex the foot, find length, exhale, flex, and then inhale, point. Exhale, coming forward, inhale, point to finish, exhale, flex. It's a bigger circle, so we really need to concentrate more on the hips staying still and stacked, because that's our core right here. It is providing the ability to move in this way by being nice and stable. One more here, and then we take it the other way. So exhale, flex back, and then inhale, point to finish. Good. So opposite direction. Keep relaxing your shoulders. Keep breathing. This feels good. You're almost there. And just know you'll be a little bit stronger when you're finished than you were when you started. So it's always worth it. Bend the knee and release. Coming on to that elbow. Elbow is under the shoulder, coming under the cheeky part of your glute. Top leg up, bottom leg will come up. For a few, we'll do a few like this. Squeeze the inner thighs, chest is lifted, shoulders relaxed. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, or both legs, or stay single. Up and down. If you move to that both legs and there's too much rocking, go back to the single. Work a little bit harder every week to progress. We're not all at the most advanced steps right away. Not even me. Good, inhale, lower, exhale, lift, relax your shoulders, feeling graceful, and relax it down, that lateral stretch. Nice and yummy, take your body long. Bottom hand takes hold of the top wrist, top leg back, bottom leg forward, and reach. Try to get those legs far apart. You're getting a stretch right through the hip and the hip flexors. They've worked hard today. They need this. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And you can stay here if you want, but if you want to strengthen those triceps, come with me where you bring your feet closer together, a little bit apart or stacked. Top hand in front of the chest, lift up. Bottom hand wraps around your rib cage for that big hug for today. And then from here, we lift up and down. That's it. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower. You get 7 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and you made it. I hope you get outside today to enjoy the beautiful Friday that we have. And I hope you have a great long weekend. I'll see you back here next Friday with Pilates and this next Wednesday with gentle yoga. Let's all inhale up. Exhale, press those palms. Find length one more time. Really reach long, relax. Thank you so much for joining me today. We'll see you next week.